Yo, what's good guys, it's Zen, and today we have another special video from the Element Olympics. This time it's going to be the sorcery only round. What does that mean? That means you can't cast fireballs, you can't cast the stone slam, you can't wind jump. You can only use your abilities that come every 15 seconds, like that firewall, like that boulder, and it makes for some insane moments. Like imagine people just drinking pots in front of each other and the end circles. You'll see, man. Let's get right into it.
Idea.
Yeah, it's so cool. I can't stress it enough how cool it is to see these players try to make and adapt new builds for all these weird game modes. I think it's really interesting because you can see like the difference of thought with these players. The way that they stray, the way that they view the game is fundamentally different, and you can see that in the way that they try to construct their builds. Cactus Sword looking to get on the front now, looking to not waste the sorcery as we see more and more damage come through. Cactus in a bit of trouble, but as we know, it's very hard to actually get punished in this game mode.
It is.
All,
I mean,
I love that. You just see them run by them.
Just run right past each other. They can't do anything.
Full mana, like I've never seen this type of thing coming through here.
Oh man.
Megaverse again. This looks like a popular setup right here. So it's the conduit with the stone in the offhand for that boulder sorcery. Ilya Shich gets a kill onto Ziap, has Wi-Fi, and we see more and more action unfold. Megaverse again landing on the stairs, getting a bit of momentum to carry him forward. Scav is the choice on his rune, so I don't know if I agree with that. I don't think that you can reliably enough secure kills for that to really be something you want. I think Scav, like in an ideal world, Scav is at its strongest point when you are able to maneuver around your kill so you can knock it third party. Megaverse, as we saw, almost gets a kill right there, so close.
Yeah, he gets the double tap on that lightning sword.
Yeah,
I think what's interesting is the people not using, they're using Spellslinger for the cooldown, but not actually using it for the true skill that it has.
Right, so they just want the sorcery cooldown flat. They don't care about actually switching things in and out. Something I've seen from Megaverse consistently through all the events and scrims I've seen him play is he loves Spring Step. I think it's the most played
Spring Step is decently hard to hit nowadays. I don't know what it is, but it could just be me. But it's been difficult to hit people as a pyro with Spring Step. So I would see that being cool in a sorcery one, where you can just hop over walls or hop over clouds or not conduit.
I think as well with Spring Step is once you get a lot of practice on it, like we're watching Megaverse right now, is he kind of learns when to use it. And that sounds very silly, but there is momentum carrying with it, because it completely cuts when you're falling down. It obviously immediately cuts that momentum, shoots you right back up, and it can really throw off another player. Because as you were kind of talking about, you're playing Pyro, let's say, you're trying to lead a fireball, but the dude just pops up off the bounce.
Right
now
over
he's
it.
On top of your forehead. Like it's tough. But speaking of tough, look at the lobby. 17 people. Are you serious?
This is insane. There's 17 people. Look at all of the AoE and just the nonsense.
This is just damage everywhere. We see the potential for Conduit as Megaverse gets a quick 40 damage. You know, we were talking about earlier with the power of Chronomaster. I don't know if it even could do anything in this. This is just insane.
It's
Look
crazy.
at the AoE. Everybody, like you said too, running Spellslinger, so their cooldowns are quite low with the sorceries. Danger Pony gets the kill onto King Kaizen as people are throwing it out.
Look at it all. This is just...
This is the best way we could have possibly ended Spellbreak before a downtime. This is hilarious as we keep seeing more and more throws come through.
Holy cow.
Black Lotus does get a kill with the firewall.
14 still in.
14? Are you serious?
13 now. This is it's gonna end with lightning strikes. I can almost guarantee it.
Yeah.
The circle's only gonna get so small. There's enough people with conduit. It's gonna happen.
It's gonna be that and then one big DF that kills like 9.
Yep.
Black Lotus goes down right there to something I didn't even see. It's just people throwing out sorceries and randomly getting credited with kills as we see Megaverse get one down. 80 Astral kills.
And he's back to full HP, which is huge.
Oh, that is huge. I didn't think
He's
the
back
power
to.
of Scav.
I think he's thinking late game, which is kind of interesting.
That is very interesting, and we talked about Conduit being so good late game too, and he looks to be taking advantage of that as more boulders come through. Spring Step making all of the difference here. Look at. Also, I want to give credit to everybody's discipline. Nobody has shot a single regular ability. I gotta give a huge shout out to these players. After months of playing with their certain abilities and using the same skills, they've managed to get away with this one. Nobody using any sort of cheap tactics like with Megaverse keeps on bouncing, and this is where Conduit's going to dominate. There is nowhere to go but eat those to the face as the shocks come through. This is a jostle for position. Look at this.
This is crazy.
Yo,
No!
Scavenger might actually make a huge
There we
difference.
go.
Megaverse gets a huge chunk of HP and he
Oh,
takes
there he goes. There he goes. That was next level. I did not think that that Scab would be a good option because you couldn't secure enough kills. But that was late game. That was huge.
This is a very risky choice. Danger Pony opting to go Featherfall without Harmony, so he's going to be open bait for the Conduit Sorceries. Captain Zyron getting a kill of his own onto Papa Nairi, and this is just going crazy. Look at all the people going for trades. Danger Pony, this is the perfect person to spectate. A Danger Pony, when he gets straight up there with the Featherfall, it gives you a beautiful angle of all the chaos.
I love it. This is a no-fly zone, sir. I'm gonna need you to get zapped and get out of the sky right now.
I can't take it when he goes up and you see it's 27 people.
What is going on? What is happening? It's like the locusts coming out of the famine or something.
And ladies and gentlemen, the circle is closing and it won't stop closing until the game is over. This is going to be 26 people fighting in a tight zone. They're trading back and forth. AD Astral gets a kill with the boulder. We see Danger Pony trying to get himself up. Featherfall going to be off cooldown in about 3 seconds.
Best thing I've ever seen.
So much action. This is why the people voted for Sorcery only at the Encore yesterday. Is just for this moment. Danger Pony drops another lightning sorcery. Look at all of the people. They're like ants just
this guy is
scrapping on the
standing
ground.
still. There's a guy standing still. He's not taking any damage.
Let's get a quick bounce with the spacebar. I want to see what other builds we got. Maybe we can see one more angle.
Gosh,
this is Evans and
ears.
Mason. Perfect. So he's rocking the dash rune actually. A different take on the build. Doesn't want the Featherfall. 23 people still here, and the trades are going to start going now. We see a Frost Sorcery. Macy just barely avoids the free CC, and now looking at Tacos coming in. The storm is shrinking rapidly. These players are going to be right on top of each other. Tacos has to hold himself back from taking the fireball, but Vitalstone gets...
Okay, Vitalstone. That's fine. Alright,
For Vitalstone saves his life. Tacos is still up for the count, but he's just one tick now. Sticking with it, you have to expect a lightning sorcery to come clip you in the back. 15 people left as people just start falling. Kobe Bryant Kalnor throwing a 3-point shot to knock off Tacos. A kill going down there with 12 people left in the game. Twitch Templar goes down to Kalnor just for throwing down a random firewall. I don't think he even knew he was throwing that at Twitch Templar. As LunaQuest goes down to Zen860, 9 people left, and this is just a smorgasbord of abilities in the middle. Everybody trading. Quixotic gets Trago as Kalnor gets Duplo. More and more boulders paying off. Kalnor gets a quick second of people.
It's like, hello.
These people end up right next to each other, and you cannot use your basic attack, so they just stand there. Kalnor now getting over, but he gets himself on the edge of the zone. His body frame just barely left the animation. Croza using Conduit Chrono to try to keep himself alive too. All these different strategies of trying to stay sustained. Quixotic dies to Storm as well. Croza has 2 Conduit charges. He has 2 Chrono charges, but he hits himself. He pops once and the damage won't stick there. Now Captain Siren drops Marcus, so this is now 3 left.
Oh, and who is it? And Astral killed himself, but
so
who is
Astral died to Storm. Croza died, so Captain Zyrin is the winner of the no sorcery round. Wow.